I'll probably get canceled. I'll probably lose my job next week. It's all right.
How do you get away from your natural like hand placement? They got shit on like YouTube for that.
Do you guys understand the concept of butterflies?
You're in the passenger seat with a handsome fella.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with your hands? If you're touching the guy, what are you doing with the hands?
Uh-oh.
I went with a 7, and it's simply. I mean, you said it already, so you can't get mad at me.
I kind of had a weird like sty kind of pink eye mix going on this past weekend. So
You could be just a princess in a Arab country.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I've never heard that before.
1 to 10, how important is kissing ability? Yeah, yes or no? Is there room for seconds with Jessica? Jessica, what do you got? Jake, yes or no? What do you got? Julia, what do you got? Yes or no? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, we're back with our 15th episode. 15 episodes in, or 15 episodes in. 2 returning guests. One's a second timer. The other one has been here just about every time on the show. We're going to start off with a joke. All right, we're going to start off with a joke. Any pull locks out there, go ahead and turn the camera off for about 15 seconds. We'll be all right. How do you sink a naval Polish ship? You put it in water. Okay. All right. I'll take that $2 back off of Venmo. Again, like we said, we have 2 new guests. All right, we're going to start off with the ladies. Julia?
Yes.
The group chat we had before this, you were saying how excited you were to be on the show, okay? Almost a Christmas Eve type of feeling. You couldn't sleep. So what brought you here? Are you looking for love? What are you kind of looking for? Let's say, what's a great first date to you with a significant other?
A first date is I just feel great and they make me laugh. And it's just a good vibe. It's a good time.
And that's so that he could take you to a Wendy's or something like that, and just as long as you're laughing, you're having a great time.
Yeah.
Not a walk in the park. It's wherever it is, as long as you're laughing, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Wow. Simple to please. He's really excited right now. He's extremely excited.
So happy.
Okay. We'll go down the line here.
Jessica.
If you want to introduce yourself, Jessica, if you want to introduce yourself. When you drink 5 Trulies, you're hammered. You're hammered after 5. Okay, I'll ask you the same question. What brought you on the show, and then what's a real good first date for you, Jessica?
So Julia brought me on the show, and, and then a good first date for me is probably like, I don't know, like some sort of like adventure, like a hike or just like being active a little bit, and then like going to like a nice dinner and just like goofing off, just laughing and stuff. I don't know.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, this is a PG-13 show. When you mention goofing off,
Oh no,
Okay.
I mean like silly goofy, like you're making faces and like cracking jokes.
so you like guys who make faces.
Yes.
Okay, he's the king of making faces. He's got his own side hustle. He just makes faces for money.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it works. All right. We'll go across the table. I make the same joke every time. Guys, if our fan club is so big, we're ordering merchandise. We're ordering headband merchandise.
Yeah.
And he's been on the show many a times. Jack, I don't really know what to ask you at this point. How you feeling with the show? How you feeling with the date across from you? Whatever really comes to mind.
It's very beautiful, but all I got to say is I'm back, baby. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Simple enough. All right, last but not least. Last time you saw him on the show, he had a extremely blonde mustache, and now we got a whole different look. And
full beard.
And he looks great. He looks phenomenal.
Thank you.
Jake, how do you feel being back round 2? What do you think about the date across from you? You're pretty excited for this?
Yeah. I mean, you look lovely. I feel pretty good. I feel like I got like an hour's notice for this, but never say no to a challenge. So here I am. We're back at it.
There you
Great
go.
answer. Great answer.
Simple enough. Never say no to a challenge. That's what my old parish priest used to tell me. Okay, so little Catholic jokes. So my jeans are extremely tight, and I'm trying to reach a prop out of the pockets. This might take a second. Oh, it's the wrong pocket. I have 2 pockets on each side. These are very, very deluxe jeans. All right, Old Navy. So we have a new segment here. All right, we have a new segment. That's $50 in ones. It's $50 in ones. Thank you. Didn't go to the ATM before this. Definitely didn't. We're gonna play a little segment here. This is a brand new segment. I like to call this pay to play. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Out of my pocket. I believe in this show so much. It's gonna come out of my pocket. I'm gonna give everybody 5 singles. All right. I'm gonna give everybody 5 singles, and I'll explain the game. And we'll give them all back at the end of the show. Just kind of in a tight spot. So there's 5. This is how we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. It's counterfeit money. This is actually Monopoly money. That wasn't a good one. 5 to you. Thanks, guys. 5 to you. So this is how we're gonna work it. $1. So you can pay to play for $1 at any point. If you want to play your dollar, you can ask your date any question you want, and they have to answer honestly. Okay? For $2 in the middle of the show, you can switch chairs.
Ooh.
Okay? You like that?
Ooh.
Yeah, a little something new. A little something new.
Damn,
If you decide
boy.
to, for
Like that.
$2, you can switch chairs. I was really running low on time, and I couldn't think of anything for $3 or $4, so we jumped to 5. All right, we jumped to 5. Is that 5 right there?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just trying to show off how much money I have. I am single, so a little love for the host if anyone's interested. DMs are a little dry as of late. It's like my aunts and uncles hit me up in the DMs. Got a moving company on the side. So there's 5. Now this is, as I've said before, in this show we believe in consent. All right, we do believe in consent as a true good show would.
That's what we're all about.
For $5, if you're feeling some type of way, for $5 you can offer to kiss your dates. Okay, you can offer to smooch your date.
wait. So if I put $5 forward, the offer,
Yeah.
how does this?
So if you're really feeling the chemistry, all right, if you're really feeling
You
the
can
chemistry,
lock your $5 in.
you can lock the $5 in, and it has to be accepted. You know, you're not going to force anything.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
That wasn't really an option.
Yeah. Paying for a kiss, you know, it's something I specialize in. Paying for more than a kiss, yeah, that is a whole different story.
Just a
But
little bit of love.
55 and Bayless.
Oh my
It's a
God.
massage parlor over there. All right, and then here's the last trick here. For $10, and I know I've given everyone 5. For $10, you can kiss the host. You can kiss. Okay, for $10, you can kiss the host. All right. So that whole thing plays throughout the game. We'll do it again.
Okay.
1, any question answered honestly. 2, you can switch chairs. Obviously, at $5, you could switch chairs multiple times. 5's a kiss. $10. We don't need to address that again. All right, we're gonna get right to the boards. Okay, so everyone's got a marker. We'll get right to the boards. We're gonna start off with this question. You're at this point you're official with your significant other. All right, so you're dating someone. Let's say honeymoon phase. What would you rather do on a Saturday night? Go out, get drinks, or at home Netflix and chill? Okay, what's your speed? What's your type of speed, right? So Saturday night, you've known him for a while. You're official at this point. Again, maybe early stages. Phases and stages. It's only 2 really words I could come up with there. Netflix and chill, or go out, socialize, have a couple of drinks. What are we thinking? All right. Everyone got the answer down there? We'll start off with Jack. What do you got?
Got at home. Going out, not much my really thing, you know. I'm sober right now, and so going out and getting a drink does not sound enjoyable. So keep it snug, keep it, you know, cuddle up a little bit, maybe throw on just a nice thriller.
Okay. More of a thriller, kind of get the goosebumps going.
Yeah, get the goosebumps going. If we got goosebumps going, it's game over.
Because you know what happens after goosebumps. All right, so all right, we'll go across the table. Can you match Jack with a point? Netflix and chill, or after drinks?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
good start. Good start.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think it's more personal at home. You know, just chilling, cuddling on the couch, watching a little movie with some popcorn and a blankie.
A little blankie.
Okay.
Okay.
Little blankie. Are you guys
Yeah.
sharing a blankie, or are there 2 blankies in the situation here?
We're sitting on separate sides of the couch with our own blankets.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm familiar
Good.
to.
Good.
That's what I'm very familiar
5
to.
feet apart.
Good.
Don't get close to me.
Good.
Don't get close to me. Okay, so we got a point there. As the show, for whatever it's worth, the points really don't matter at all, but we're going to give them out.
Can I bring in a question, a dollar question?
If you want to play the dollar, yeah,
You can play this at any time.
And you can play it at any time. And let's say the dollar goes to me.
Okay.
So if you play the dollar, I guess it'll come. Or we can put the money in the pot.
It's like you're the
and then
bank.
maybe we can come up with a reason to.
Yeah, I didn't really think that out much.
We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Question for you, Jessica. Okay, well, I kind of forgot my question. Okay, tell you what, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
That's 50 cents. That's 50 cents. We'll tear the dollar in half. Okay. Now we'll go down the line. Julia, are you going out? You having a couple of drinks, being social, or would you prefer to be at home, cuddled up, watching a movie?
I'd rather go out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is that? Would you like to kind of dive a little deeper into that, or?
I feel like we can cuddle. I feel like we can cuddle during the weekdays. So on Saturday, I want to go out.
Okay.
And have fun.
Okay. Are you kind of a social butterfly? Are you an extrovert? Do you like being out?
Not really, but I like to drink.
Okay. Hey. Makes
And
two
I
of
like
us.
to dance.
Likes to dance. How about that? He's a dance. Have you ever seen him dance?
No.
I'm awful.
But
I break that shit down regardless.
Scholarship in dancing in college.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not at all.
You were at the base of the cheerleading squad or at the top?
Yeah. No, I was a flyer actually. Them girls chucked me up.
All right. 1 point down the road here. Can we match another point? Can we tie it up? Jake, what do you got?
Ooh, I put Netflix and chill. Emphasis on the chill too. So, yeah, I mean, I'm busy a lot during the week. Like I work a lot and then, constantly doing things. So my Saturday nights I feel like are precious. So I don't want to be out socializing with other people.
Yeah, I feel that.
And not that because I can be a social butterfly. I feel like I am a lot, but for the most part, I'm like, yeah, fuck those other people. So
Yeah.
that's just how I am.
Julia's over there going, I probably shouldn't have shown up tonight, actually.
That's fair.
Okay. 1 point to Jack and Jessica. 0 on this side. Okay, we'll go to another question. Halloween's coming up. All right. Halloween's getting real close. It is, what is it, June 19th? Is it June 19th?
Yeah.
So
Juneteenth.
it's Juneteenth. For all of our followers, I don't know the exact demographic that watches this show, but maybe for the 1 or 2 that celebrate the holiday. All right, my bad. I'll probably get canceled. I'll probably lose my job next week. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, Halloween's coming up, getting fairly close. A lot of people like to do couples costumes. Are you doing with your significant other? Are you going to go for a funny costume, or are you going to go for kind of a sexy kind of couple costume? Okay, we doing a funny? We doing like a SpongeBob and Patrick kind of type thing, or are we doing something like a cop and a robber type thing? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everyone understands the question here. We have our first shout out of the night. This Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jack and I, the owner and somewhat co-owner of the podcast, will be bartending at Pop's Blue Moon 3 to 7.
37.
So 3 to 7. Pop out, and the good thing is this episode will be released after that. So it really doesn't make any sense that I said that, but Pop's Blue Moon, one of the oldest bars in the Midwest, right?
Yeah.
So
St. Louis.
in St. Louis,
Yeah.
maybe the oldest.
Oldest nonstop running, yeah.
Damn.
Oldest nonstop running. Bring a
Whatever
little
that means.
cash, a little live music, have a good time. 3 to 7. Jack Squared, making all the drinks you could like. We're gonna go back to you, Julia. All right, we're gonna right back to you. Are you feeling as a couple costume? Are you feeling sexy, or are you trying to get the comedic? Are you getting the laughs? What do you got?
I want to be funny, but I feel like we can do both. Go out multiple nights.
Oh, multiple nights for Halloween.
Yeah, do like one sexy night and one funny night.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, I'm
You're right.
completely fine.
But if
Maybe
I
I'm
had to
not.
choose, I would do funny because those are more fun.
Okay. Would you have something kind of that comes to mind right away, or is this something you have to plan out?
Yeah, something I gotta plan.
Something you got to plan out.
Yeah.
Okay. Funny. All right, we'll go ladies first. Jessica, what do you got? Funny, or are you going the sexy type?
I don't know if I answered right, but I said both.
Okay.
Because I feel like you can make a funny outfit sexy, and I think that would be fun. Also, what Julia said, because Halloween is a thing, and you can wear
Halloween.
multiple costumes. So
Okay.
I would have to go with both.
So in other words, for me to plan on one night only, it kind of shows how little of a social life I have. I'm like, I'm only celebrating Halloween. The night before, I'm not doing anything. But I don't get invited to a lot. So again, back to the old comment section. Funny and sexy. Not sure how to take that, but I'll probably quit the show next week. Actually, Jack, I don't know if I give you a point unless you say both. I don't think you're that kind of guy, but what do you got?
Yeah. I normally just go one. I said sexy. I think, we're both in shape, good-looking people. I'd like to think so. Maybe not. But, yeah, I think, might as well. If, you got that excuse to do it.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is there something that comes to mind as a sexy Halloween couple costume? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously not.
I probably shouldn't say that first one I thought of.
I gotta come with that. Yeah, probably SpongeBob and Patrick. Maybe we could just really make that sexy somehow.
See, that's like what I was.
That's
thinking.
that's the funny and sexy. Yeah.
How? I mean, just for whatever it's worth. How would you make that sexy? Is
Oh my
it
God,
a way?
like the like dancing Patrick when he is wearing those boots, like
Yeah,
fishnets
the
and
fishnet
everything.
leggings.
And SpongeBob is always sexy.
Maybe you go Patrick in his normal outfit. I'll go SpongeBob in his normal outfit, and I think we can make that work.
Yeah, if you wear like a SpongeBob
short
outfit with like like tight shorts,
Yeah.
and like the 5-inch seams or whatever.
Yeah. We're both doing 5-inch seams, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a little hesitation there.
I don't know what that looks like.
All right, I'll put $1 in. I have a question.
He can stand up. He's got 5-inch seams on right now. Actually.
No, I can't stand up.
I'm playing. I could.
All right, I'll throw $1 in for a question. Have you ever cheated?
Oh, damn.
The SpongeBob and Patrick really brought that question to mind.
So I've actually never been in a relationship, so I've never had the opportunity to cheat. But I would like to say that I wouldn't.
Okay.
She's like, I like to say that I would. That's kind of perfect because I'm not trying to call you out, but he's never been in a relationship.
Yeah, this is true.
Nice.
And I think there is a beauty to that first relationship, kind of figuring things out a little bit. It's very new. It's very fresh. Maybe not. I probably should have kept that to myself. It's all right. Thanks, guys. Okay. Jake, we saw Funny across the board. She's really playing with that pen right here. Funny or sexy? Can we tie it up? Can we get a point?
Yeah, I also put silly little costume. I'm funny over pretty much everything. That's my go-to. So funny wins all the time, every time. Yeah.
And do you have anything that comes to mind for a costume, really? Or?
Shit. I really do not. I'd have to sit down and think about it. I'm not creative when it comes to shit like that. So it's it would take me probably until Halloween. I'd probably get a costume down by Halloween, but.
And that's the beauty of having someone to dress up as with is they can bounce ideas.
Exactly. Yeah, you can spitball. Whatever sticks to the wall, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever sticks to the wall, you're good. What are you talking about there?
On a stick.
Spitting balls, baby. Come on.
Okay, we'll go on to the next question. I got a little itch right here. Hold on. Okay, so next question. So 1-1. Next question. If you can, to try to avoid looking into your date's eyes during this question, what's your favorite eye color in someone you're looking into? All right, if you had to pick a preference, what's your favorite eye color? And usually when I ask questions like this, there might be some answers that say I don't have a preference, but we're gonna try. If you had to pick, what is your favorite eye color in someone you're looking to talk to?
Can I pick two?
No.
Okay.
If you don't mind, sorry. I hate to be that direct.
Okay.
That might be what gets me canceled tonight, actually. Okay, so favorite eye color and someone you're talking to. We'll start on the opposite side of the table. Jack, what do you got?
I got dark brown.
Ooh.
And Jessica
just
so happens to have dark brown eyes.
He's playing the game, folks. He's playing the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dark brown. I there's something just so deep and beautiful about.
Just looks like a pile of shit.
And I love piles of shit. So.
He does. Trust me.
Awesome.
Okay, dark brown's a simple answer.
Dark brown.
Jake, what do you got?
Yeah, I put green. Another simple answer. But I feel like isn't green like the like the least amount of people have green eyes. Am I saying that
Yeah.
right?
Now, Julie, am I mistaken? Are those green eyes or are those blue?
I don't really know.
I'd say they're
I think
like
so.
a hazel, maybe.
They
Yeah,
seem green.
hazel.
They seem
It's
green.
almost like I don't know.
She
Hard
has
to tell.
green and brown in them. Like it's like brown in the center and then like green and blue on the outside.
Isn't that like kind of what
I've
hazel
studied her
is?
eyes before.
Pretty sure that's kind of what
Okay.
hazel is.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, I regret saying that now.
No, I don't care.
Do we have a chair switch here?
No, I'm just giving you shit.
$2, chair switch, or tear switch.
I got a little scared there. I'm not gonna lie. You had some fucking.
She felt
some
that.
I'm not a
anger
scary
in here.
person.
No, you're not. But the intensity was there. That's all. that
Okay.
matters.
Show's getting real confrontational. All right. You say green eyes are the rarest eye color?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's like.
Huh.
I think it's like.
Thank you.
But hey, that right eye's looking better, man.
Yeah, thanks. I kind of had a weird like sty kind of pink eye mix going on this past weekend, so it's kind of weird. This is
Glad I
really
cleared
weird.
up for you.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened because
Allergies.
yeah, I guess. Okay, so Julia, what do we got here?
I said brown.
Brown. Okay.
I like piles of shit too.
You like piles of shit. And is that what when you look into brown eyes? If you want to get specific, because I've seen light, I've seen dark. Is there a preference there, or anything brown kind of
Dark.
dark? You like dark brown? You like
Mhm.
dark brown? Okay.
Sorry.
I like dark brown as well, not the eye color. All right, so and there's 2 strikes. There's 2 strikes for me. Okay, Jessica. Jack said brown as well. What do you got?
I said green.
Oh, no points on the board. Why green? Is it similar to what Jake said?
It's like fresh cut grass.
Nice.
It's like money.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, I was expecting a little something more romantic than that, but the fresh cut grass, and the money, I
I
think.
think fresh cut grass can be romantic.
Do you enjoy the smell, or is it the?
Yeah,
Do you cut grass?
with my scissors.
Really?
No, I don't. It was a joke.
Because I do.
Sorry.
Because I do actually. I do fingernail clipper.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
kinda-
that's really precise.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
extremely precise. Extremely precise. Okay. Cool. So 1-1 on the point board. 1-1. Okay. We're gonna bring back a question that I've done many of times here. Okay. So I'm sorry to the folks back home, but we're gonna do this. How important? 1 to 10. All right. How important is kissing ability? Okay, I know I've really recycled this question. many
We're
times.
about 6
All right?
episodes into
Yeah,
this.
yeah. You guys are real familiar with this one. 1 to 10. How important is kissing ability in a relationship? Okay, or we could say even just right off the jump, right? Is it if it's a 10? Is it something if they aren't good at kissing? Is it something that's going to kind of set you back? If they're decent, is that okay? We've had people say kissing's not a one size fits all. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a chemistry type thing. So 1 to 10, what do you think? We're going to Jessica's quick to answer there. Very quick to answer. Are you left-handed?
No. Good
So I saw you.
observation.
Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, very. I saw you right with your right hand, so I was like, that means she's left-handed.
Yeah.
Okay, Jessica, what do you got? 1 to 10. How important is that smooching ability,
9.
and why?
Because it is really important. I feel like kissing is a lot. You do that a lot in, in a
I don't,
relationship.
I don't believe in kissing.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
But then like I lost the point because like if you really like someone, I'm sure that like you can get over it. But I think it's really important.
Do you think it's possible to kind of like adapt? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I feel you almost
Like
have to
teach
learn
them how it's done.
or like learn their style kind of. I feel like
Yeah.
everyone's kind of got a unique
Yeah.
style
Mhm.
how they use them. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because for me, I do all teeth. I do no lips or tongues. Only. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. That's why I'm single, actually. That's why I'm single. Okay.
I'll throw another $1 out there.
Okay.
I'll throw another. I'll keep-
He's the one guy really doing the games. You guys want to go ahead and play as well?
Okay, so Jessica, have you been on dates?
Mm-hmm.
Do you kiss on the first date?
I'm not opposed to it. I have, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Simple enough.
Simple enough. All right, we'll change up the concept, or we'll change up the way I've been doing the rotation here. We'll go across the board. Jake, what do you got, 1 to 10?
I also put 9. Because I'm kind of with you, where it's like, you could help them along the way, but at the same time, I think I said this last time, I like to get down and dirty, so, I want to be able to, like, kiss somebody and, like, enjoy it, and it just not suck the whole time.
Right.
So if you're just, like, making out with, like, a dead fish, it's fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, unless that's what you're into, then, I don't want to exclude anybody here, but, yeah. That's 9.
Okay.
Solid 9.
Okay, solid 9. Julia, what do you got, 1 to 10? How important is that kissing ability?
I said 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want to kind of explain that a little bit?
I think it's really important because it's like my favorite part, but I do feel like I always teach them how I like it.
Oh.
So.
Okay. All right. And we're talking about kissing.
Yes.
All right. Gotcha. I'm used to being taught just about everything. Okay, so an 8. Okay, so 8, 9. It's a 1-point differential. In the point rounds, the closer in points gets the point. Okay, we saw a 9 from Jessica. Jack, what do you got?
I have a 6.
Ooh.
Damn.
If you flip it upside down.
I had a 9.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
That's what I meant. 6. I think. Yeah, it's important, but if the magic's there, if the butterflies happen every time you see each other, the kissing, we can work on it, but yeah, I think there's more important things.
Do you guys understand the concept of butterflies? I have never understood. Like, with people, I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, that seems a little weird. That seems like you maybe have a digestive issue or something.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Do you guys actually feel like there are
IBS.
butterflies in your
No,
stomach?
I just get nauseous.
Oh.
Is that that's a good thing?
No, I don't think so. That's why I
Okay.
never understood them.
Now to argue, I think if you actually had butterflies in your stomach, you might get a little nauseous.
Oh.
Well, he eats a
That
lot of
would make
butterflies.
sense.
He
Yeah,
actually-
that's kind of my baggage.
That's
so.
his diet. He's a vegetarian. He only eats butterflies.
Yeah.
Does that really make you a vegetarian? Yeah.
I guess not.
Caterpillars when I'm feeling dirty.
So, 2 to 1. 2 to 1. All right, we'll kind of build off that question. We'll go into a different segment to change up the question round. 1 to 10, we're going to build off the kissing thing. How important are the hands? How important is the body? You know what I'm saying? Because I've always heard maybe a little bit of hand placement could really contribute to the kiss. So yeah, how important is that? 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
All right.
All right. Julia, we'll start with you. 1 to 10. How important is it?
I said 10.
Ooh. Okay.
I think the
Okay.
hands are like really important because you do a lot with them.
Oh fuck.
So if you don't know what to do, then don't touch me.
Yeah. There you go. Used to hearing that.
Oh my.
Again, we do have a crowd watching. Is there any advice to guys you kind of give? Do the girls, do they like to kind of hear? You know what I'm saying? Is there any advice really, or is it just kind of just be natural?
If your natural's good, then be natural.
Just be if your natural's bad, then give up
Yeah.
on natural.
Do you,
Yeah.
would you not? Would you be turned on? Jeez.
Words are hard.
Yeah, but no.
$2.
Would you be turned off if you had to show a guy how to use his hands?
Yes.
Damn.
How do you get away from your natural like hand placement? They got shit on like YouTube for that.
They do. Believe me, I've looked it up.
YouTube's my
I've looked it
go-to.
up. Yeah, I've looked up a lot of things on YouTube. It's there.
How do you use your hands?
Don't look at your search history on YouTube, huh?
No, please don't.
What do you guys think? Before we get into the numbers, what do you guys? Is there a certain kind of go-to, or is there something like?
Just slow.
Yeah, I think just however you're feeling in the moment. I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hand on the thigh, hand on the face.
I like.
Cover my eyes.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Is that the claw?
The
Yeah.
face palm.
So yeah,
And you're kissing your hand.
after that, I like the little hand around maybe like the neck part of the face. Kind of that passionate like Disney movie kiss.
A little bit of hair.
Holy shit! All right. Well, that's a great way. That's a great way to follow. So we got a 10 here. What do you got, Jake?
I have a 7. So I feel like for kissing, it's not necessarily important, but you know,
What is it important for?
what follows. You know what I'm saying? Then hand play is like very important, I think.
Okay.
But you know, sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, for kissing, you know, I feel like it's whatever you're feeling. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, 7 and 10, 3 points difference, right? 10 and 7 is 3.
Believe so. Yeah.
Most 8. We
Yeah.
struggle with that one. We struggle with that one. Jessica, what do you got? 1 to 10. How important is the hand placement?
7.
Damn.
$2.
Yeah.
Anything really to explain, or is it just is that simple enough?
I feel like it's not like super important. I only say that because I'm really awkward with like my hands, and I get like scared to touch the other person.
Okay.
So that's why I only say that is because I'm awkward. But normally, like I like whatever the guy does. Like it's not.
All right. She's like, I'm a little awkward with my hands. I just don't.
I just like put them behind my back. No.
Well, that's something else. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll throw another.
Okay.
I'll throw another dollar out there.
Thanks for
Okay.
playing, man. Everyone else is really like, I get $5 tonight. Yeah.
Okay, Jessica, this is a little quiz for you.
Okay.
You're driving next. You're in the car. You're in the passenger seat with a handsome fella,
Mhm.
light blue shirt, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Just thinking about it.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your hands? If you're touching the guy, what are you doing with the hands?
I don't.
She said she's awkward with the hands. She's probably over there.
I'm sitting in the car. I'm looking at the road, making sure the other person doesn't crash.
You'd expect me to crash?
I don't trust anyone.
Okay, so that's a barrier we have to get over.
Trust issues.
I don't know. I just don't like. I don't know. I've never touched anyone while they're driving. I don't like hold their hand or anything.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
There's a first for everything. There's a first for everything. All right, so you had what'd you have? 7,
7.
and you had 10, and you had 7. What do we got? $2.
I said 10.
10.
I said 10. Yeah. The reason I asked you that is if we're in a car together and she just puts her hand behind my neck and starts giving me a little neck massage, I just get butterflies. Just those butterflies.
Oh yeah. You start driving better.
I start driving way better.
He's a phenomenal driver, and he starts driving better.
If
When
that-
I do it to him, he starts driving way better.
Yeah, way better. That hand behind the neck and just a little neck scratch. Oh my god, goosebumps.
And girls usually kind of have
Butterflies.
cold hands too, so it kind of gets the warm, kind of contributes. Okay.
Well, see, like that's something that like I always. I'm totally gonna like out myself here, but I always have like clammy hands.
Even better.
So
loves
it's
'em.
like I don't want to put them through that, you know.
Okay. You feel are you like a little like nervous about the clammy hands?
Yes. Well, I have clammy hands because I'm nervous.
Okay. That's okay. I do too. There's like a ton of moisture on the table, and I'm like, oh, I don't have clammy hands.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna go to a different segment. So that was a tie. So I think it's 2-1,
No idea, to be honest.
2-1, and that's why the points don't matter, I guess.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't.
Okay, we're gonna do a recurring segment here. This is called 30 Seconds to Riz. All right, you guys have kind of gotten to know the date across from me a little bit. So you get 30 seconds just to. You guys familiar with the term Riz?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 30 seconds to Riz up the date across from you. Would anyone like to start? Okay.
I'll start.
All right, so 30 seconds to Riz. Let me get the phone out. Shoot your best shot. Spit that classic Jack Milliken game, as we've seen so many times. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Jessica, I like what you're doing with your hands right now. It's cute.
Thanks.
I wish I could see them, but I know they're awkward.
Yeah, and clammy.
But yeah, you've got a cute little vibe too. You're a little awkward, but it works for you really well.
Thanks.
When you laugh and you close those eyes, butterflies.
10 seconds.
That is, you could be just a princess in a Arab country.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've
Yeah.
never heard that before.
Yeah, I thought it was original. I thought it was
Alright.
original.
Time. That was good.
Yeah, that was
Do you,
good.
do you have
Good
Arab?
job.
Do you have Arab background?
Huh?
Do you have Arab background?
Not at all.
But you want to. But after you said it, you're like, I want to
I
be.
think I might.
Starts like speaking the language. It's probably not Arab. I don't know. We can fact check.
I think
that
that's
is.
got to be strike 3.
That
That's got to be strike 3.
And he's out of there.
I think that was Arab, actually. I think that was
Let's
Aramaic.
hope. Let's hope. 'Cause
Oh,
otherwise,
man.
I'm in deep
You are
doo-doo.
fucked.
Yeah, I'm in deep doo doo.
Mm.
You guys will see me outside of freaking Busch Stadium next week playing the harmonica. And there's four. All right, so we'll be right back to you, Jessica. 30 seconds to kind of give that
I don't
game.
have it. The Riz, I don't.
Well, you can give it a shot.
Okay.
Would you like to give it a shot? We've seen. If you watch our pest episodes, we do a lot of pest control episodes. Okay, past would be the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
If you watch our past episodes, you'll see worse.
Okay.
Okay, so 30 seconds. Give it a shot. Spin a little game.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Jack, your eyes are like puddles. Water.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
God, stop. Roll credit.
Yeah. And they match your shirt very nicely. You did good color coordinating on that one.
Wow.
And
10 seconds.
you are a very nice person.
You sound like Karen from SpongeBob.
And
Time.
okay.
All right,
There we go.
That was good. That was really good.
Oh my god.
How do you feel about that?
So good.
So good. So good. All right. Jake.
Oh, yeah.
30 seconds.
Alrighty.
Riz up Julia a little bit. We got 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Julia, so far it's been very lovely meeting you. You look great tonight. I will say I do enjoy all the jewelry in your face. I think that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of like jewelry and tattoos. I also noticed the Hope tattoo. Is that like the suicide prevention one with the little semicolon?
Yeah,
that
me
goes
and my
hard.
friend have matching ones.
There you go. I like that a lot. Yeah, I mean your style is very nice. You know,
10
I don't know.
seconds.
Do you do mushrooms at all? Are you just like
Not recently.
no? You just like
Or
bedazzle
ever,
and
actually.
really? Okay,
Back in her
that's cool.
heyday when she was 13.
I'm on mushrooms right now.
Time.
Damn it.
Yeah, we got a white Caucasian female and a brown.
That cop car out there was for you.
yeah. We planned. This whole thing was just planned to get her caught on mushrooms. Woo, 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 woo. All right, Julia. I'm expecting something beautiful. We might have to leave. Us three might have to leave after this 30 seconds. 30 seconds to Riz, St. Louis's finest electrician. God, that's a good looking beard. Did you notice that beard? Look at that. All right, here we go. 3,
patchy still,
2,
it's coming.
1. What do you got?
Jake, you are a very nice guy.
Put that script away.
Strong
And,
start. Strong start.
and I feel the electricity between us.
Ooh, a little pun there.
That was nasty. That was nasty.
He's
I
actually-
would love for you to come to my house and change my light bulbs.
That's like the simplest thing in the world, but yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So, yeah.
Time.
Look at that.
Holy fuck. If a girl told me to change her light bulbs, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't know what to do. 1 to 10, how would you rank your date's Riz? All right? 1 to 10. Let's be honest here. All right? No hard feelings. Just let's be honest. 1 to 10. Second shout out of the day. Regazzi's. What is it? Daggett. It's on Daggett. And you guys ever been to Regazzi's?
Hold up.
A regatta?
You guys ever been to Regazzi's? Also known as Regatta.
And like rowing?
No. So there's a little Italian restaurant called Regazzi's.
Oh, no.
No? You're thinking something. Are you a rower? Do you do rowing?
Oh, I used to. I did it for like a season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're about to say a semester and then you change it to season?
Yeah, I know. I'm confused because now I'm older.
Anyway, it's Regazzi. Coldest beer if you guys like beer, coldest beer in St. Louis. The frost comes off the glass. Regazzi's Fish Bowls. We're gonna get that sponsorship soon.
I'm gonna lock in another.
Play the fifth.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Plead
gonna
the
lock
fifth.
in the fifth here. Jessica, why have you never had a boyfriend?
Strong question.
She's too good for them.
Ask everyone else. I don't know. That's a good question.
No, you can't find an answer to that.
Yeah.
Would you like one eventually?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Is it more? I hate to I'm building off Jack's question, I guess. Is it more that you haven't found the right one, or is it more you're kind of nervous to commit, or?
Well, I definitely haven't found the right one. In the past,
Jack Milligan.
Oh, that's good.
there were. I don't know. I would always have feelings, and then the other guy would never have feelings. So.
Really?
Yeah, because I would always like meet them, and then they'd be like, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship."
And you might have been, or thought
I
you
could have
might?
been. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They just never were, and so, but, yep.
Hey, that's wrong.
All right, Julia, what would you rank Jake's Riz 1 to 10 out of that 30 seconds?
8.
What'd you see out of it? What'd you see?
He paid attention to little details about me. It was nice, and he was confident. That's all you need.
You like confidence?
Yeah.
Is it clear to tell when a guy doesn't have confidence?
Yes. Yeah.
Why'd you look at me when I said that? I'm joking. Okay. All right, so we got an 8. Jake, how would you rate Julia's Riz 1 to 10?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I went with a 7.
Oh.
And it's simply, I mean, you said it already, so you can't get mad at me. I just don't know if the confidence was quite there.
Mm.
But like I said, I appreciated everything, so, it wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't horrible, but.
But for it to be a 7, what did you had to see something for it to be a 7?
Well, the joke, the electricity joke was really funny, and now I do kind of feel bad for putting a 7. I can't.
Well, that's not a 7. That's a 9.
Yeah. We'll just fill that in right there. But yeah, I mean, it was overall solid. I can't fill people's egos too much. That's the other thing. I'm here to break you down. I'm not here to build you up.
Oh, nice.
When someone's so good looking, you're worried about, you don't want that ego
Exactly,
to get,
right? I don't want you to think you're better than me all of a sudden,
Actually, let's put it on the boards. Now that I read the question, let's put it on the boards. All right? There's that lack of preparation.
Did she rate my Riz and did I rate hers?
No. Okay. And I'll probably hear about that.
The comment section.
Yeah, in the comment section, I'll probably hear about that. They've been really targeting you.
Yeah,
Did you tell them what they've been saying about you?
Yeah, they've been saying I look like Sid from Ice Age. So.
Yeah.
All right. Laugh away. Yeah.
Good-looking
Jessica
guy.
really thinks that's funny.
Jessica, good-looking guy though.
When something's really funny,
Sid?
you know it's true.
Yeah.
You were always into Sid.
Yeah, the dandelion.
He had something. He had a little swag to him.
He did.
Yeah. There
A
you
little
go.
swagger. Good kisser. Real good kisser. All right. Oh,
I would know.
we will put it on the boards. But you're gonna go first. Or you
Okay.
guys are both gonna go first before I read this question. Jessica, 1 to 10, how good is the Riz?
I said 7. I only do that because I did that.
There you go.
No.
No, more no's. Can we get more
Yeah,
no's?
I've heard that.
No.
No.
Again, what I'm used to hearing.
No.
But I say yeah. That's fine.
Only because I just feel awkward.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
7's still a decent score,
No,
though.
it is a really good score.
Yeah, it's a good score.
It's above average.
It's a great score. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. It's a great score.
It's above
Okay.
average. That's new also.
7. He knows all about 7. He knows all about 7 inches. All right, so Jack, what do you got? 1 to 10. How good is Jessica's Riz?
I've got. This is in inches for me. 3. I said 3.
That's fair. That's very
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. If I'm being just completely honest.
Yeah, that was it was horrible.
You tried, and
Oh,
that was
Yeah.
3.
fair.
But if you put our points together, we make a 10. Yeah.
Wow. That's smooth. That is very smooth.
That was smooth. Then that deserved 10.
There we go. There we go.
Now it's back to the 10.
There we go.
Is there something that you'd like to see? I mean, because I know you see a lot of potential, and the eye contact down there has been just beautiful all night. So,
Yeah.
I feel like is there something you'd like to see, or is this mic hot?
Yeah, I think if it's there, it's there. I don't really know how to describe it, but if the Riz is there. You know, you don't necessarily need as much Riz.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right, that's true.
Now, one question before we get into the cards. 3 was strictly the Riz, okay? You mentioned the brown eyes, which I believe is across the table. If you had to add the eyes into it, you know what I'm saying? If you had to, did that, if it was other than just the Riz and there was the eye contact and there was that little bit of connection, you mentioned the butterflies, I would assume it'd be a higher score as far as that chemistry between the two. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth.
That electricity. Those butterflies, probably, I'd say an 8 with the eyes. Yeah.
That's good to
8
see.
with the eyes.
Thanks.
You like the
It's a
eyes.
big bump.
I like the eyes. I like the eyes.
I like the eyes a lot.
Did
you say-
sometimes?
Did you say dad?
I thought I heard that too. I thought I heard that too.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Maybe that was me. All right, we'll go into our sponsorship, which we will do after the show. All right? I believe this is like a porn star sponsorship. I don't know.
Something like that.
Could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Interesting.
We're making a lot of money off of this. That $20 is all off of this. Okay. We will put it on the board. If you could have one but not the other, would you rather love someone or be loved by someone? That's a great question.
That is a tough one.
Very good question. This sponsorship is really paying off. I'll be able to buy a Big Mac off this sponsorship.
Oh, that's
Would you rather love someone or be loved by someone? And one of these days, I think maybe the people would like to hear the host answer, so I'm going to give my answer.
Thank you.
For whatever it's worth.
Yeah,
For whatever it's
yeah,
worth.
just
throw it out
Just
there.
while everyone's putting ink to the paper. I would say personally, I would rather be loved, because I'm not familiar with it. Okay.
Do we need to have a talk?
I think we do. I've had plenty of them, but yeah, if you don't mind. I think the alcohol really contributes.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys answered very quickly. I'm struggling.
I think that's good. I think that's good that you're
Dude,
thinking
that's
a lot.
tough, man. Cause
Okay, since they answered quickly, we'll go to Jack. We'll start with you.
Okay.
Would you rather love or be loved?
I would rather be loved. I think I would rather be loved because loving someone and not getting that back is probably like one of the just most painful things you can go through. But you know, conversely, you know, someone loving you and not giving that back to them, you're causing a lot of pain in the world. And I think that would be pretty hard as well. But yeah, that pain on myself, I'm being selfish here, that would hurt.
What do you got, Jessica?
I said love. Because
Did you spell that properly?
L-O-V-E, yes.
I'm not familiar with the word.
I said love because, I don't know, I'd rather give love than be loved, but because I
Take your time.
know I'm really slow. Because I don't know, people deserve to be loved, and like if I can be the person to love them, I feel like that's such an honor. And if I'm missing out on being loved, that sucks for me, but at least I'm bringing love and joy to other people. So
That's a great answer. It's a really good answer.
yeah.
It is.
That's that Aries coming out.
Yeah.
That's that Aries coming out, huh? Julia, you put pen to pad quicker than I could say the word
I'm done.
I'm done.
I should be loved. I feel like I've done my share of loving people and not being loved back. So I just want to get back that, you know?
And not to be, I don't know, but, well, I actually do know, but would you, I'm kind of in a dry spot right now. All right, so, my bad. If this is too deep, we can go across the table. Do you feel like you've ever been loved by
I
someone
do.
outside of family?
I do, but like not the way I have loved them, you know?
You do you fall quickly or do you fall deeply or?
I don't fall quickly, but when I love you, I like really fucking love you, you know?
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's good to still hear that nowadays 'cause I think the social media and stuff, I know I've been joking around, but I do think the social media and stuff nowadays, I think it is hard to find someone who can meet you on the same level. I think it is tough, so that's good to hear. It's a great answer. So you said love, you said be loved, you said be loved. Jake, what do we got?
I also put be loved. That was a hard one. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a
fucking deep question. Yeah, because I mean, it'd be horrible to like be in love with somebody and just know that they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? So, but then at the same time, to be loved by somebody and not love them back, you're also in a shitty position because it's like you really don't love this person. What are you doing with them? So I don't. Yeah, I just put be loved. It was kind of a a coin flip on that one, but I feel like I've been in both positions, so it's shitty either way you look at it.
I got another question for Jessica.
I got you. I'm gonna save that actually.
Have you ever been loved by someone outside of your family?
My friends, yeah. But not
romantically?
No, not romantically.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna before we go into the last card, we'll do this. I'll ask one question. We'll do the last card, and then we'll kind of wrap up. Yes or no? We could have a whole different conversation outside of the cameras on this. I think that social media is kind of affecting our ability to want to settle down with someone. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? Do you think I guess I'm kind of selling my answer here, but do you believe the constant comparison and seeing so many options out there is affecting our ability to settle down with one person and truly love them? So yes would be social media and all this stuff is affecting it. No would be like I still think it's potential. I think still there's potential there. Jake, what do you got?
I put yes. For the same reason that I think porn is ruining young men in this country. It is. It really is. It's like a fucking problem. But yeah, I mean, you see like all these like really good-looking people 24/7, and it's kind of like I feel like it fucks with young people. Like that they think that that's like the standard that they have to live by, and it's not at all. So yeah, those people get paid millions of dollars to look like that. That's just not how people are in real life.
Half the time it's like fake.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is fake.
I think we were talking about this before they showed up.
Yeah, I think we were.
Like just people,
Yeah, was that when the tears came out?
I think so. Yeah. But like you have to work out like an hour a day, and you just take like a bunch of fucking Tren or.
Yeah, we were. I think lust is probably very more ran after than love is nowadays.
It really is.
Like back in the day, people got married at like 18 and they've had successful marriages.
Yeah,
nowadays,
who would get married at 18? That's crazy.
I probably would, but all right. So, Julia, what do you got?
I said yes. Yeah, just the same reasons. I feel like people can, like, guys will tell you they love you and then like 10 other girls like half naked pictures. So it's like, I don't know.
Does it go? Does it go the other way? What's the equal to a woman doing that to a man?
I don't know. I feel like a woman can do the same. So.
Do you think more guys are fuck boys, or do you think more girls are?
I think it's pretty equal. I would say. I think everyone's just so like. I feel like everyone thinks someone's going to cheat on them, so they're like, I'll cheat first. Or they think someone else is talking to someone else, so they're just like, I'm going to talk to other people because they're probably talking to other people type of thing. So I feel like no one trusts anyone. So it's like, might as well just do it so I don't get hurt,
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Question for Julia.
Jake's like I needed that actually.
I'm trying to think of questions. I promise I am.
When you're in the talking phase with someone, are you talking to other people at that time?
No, not seriously.
Not seriously.
I will like a little bit, but I usually have like my favorite person.
Your main bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does that stop?
What do you mean?
Like how far along do you have to be with that person until you're like, okay, now I'm cutting off all the hoes? You know what I'm saying?
It kind of depends on like the conversations we have. Like if you guys come to a neutral decision, like you guys know you're just like fucking around, then
not a big deal.
It's fine. But like, I don't know.
That's fair. Right. Just curious.
Or if you guys have had like really in-depth conversations, then I think that's when you kind of draw the line. You know?
Have to call it quits.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Jessica, what do you have on the board?
I have yes, because on TikTok there are so many videos of like just like 10 icks that I get, and like just like all of like the stupid little things, and like I get it, icks are a thing, they're gross sometimes, but like when people are using that to like get out of a relationship or like stop feeling feelings for someone, I think it is so like silly and petty, and just like they're trying to use an excuse for themselves that's not outside of like that they just don't want the other person. So yes, I forgot the question actually.
You're just going off the
Yep.
off the dome. That was a heavy stream.
I feel like yeah, holy
That was
shit.
a heavy
I was
stream.
trying to hold back my laugh.
That was a heavy-
I didn't want you to think I was laughing at your answer, but that shit was.
We
funny
looked
as fuck.
over at each other and we knew exactly what we.
Dude, you pissed like a racehorse, my man.
There's no correlation. There's no correlation. Trust me.
All right, I got another question. What is since you brought up icks, I feel like this is a good question.
Oh, beautiful.
What are
I love this.
your icks?
My ex.
Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal question.
Ooh,
Ow.
I hate when people chew loud.
Be smacking.
Oh, fuck.
I smack in my sleep. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that's probably my biggest ick when someone chews loud.
That's it.
I mean, I could go on, but that's
I mean,
like the
throw out
number
2 or
one.
3. I paid a fucking hard-earned dollar.
Yeah, look at him on now.
Maybe also like
When someone chews.
the way people act when they get angry. Like if you kind of just like, I don't like when people just like go crazy when they get angry. I don't know. It's just kind of cringy.
Are we talking like road rage angry, or like say angry in a
Argumental.
relationship?
No,
you know.
like if you like get scored on in Madden and then you like punch the TV, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
She's seen this before. She's seen this before.
I don't
Yeah.
play Madden. So
Hey, shout out to the guy who got mad at Madden. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
you got some anger issues,
You gotta
buddy.
get better at Madden, first of all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think when I was taking a leak, I missed your answer. Did you say yes or no?
I said yes,
You
and then
said
I went
yeah.
on a rant about TikTok and icks.
And then she forgot the question.
Then I just
Okay, so we got all yeses across the board. Jack, do you think social media is affecting our ability?
I said yes as well. There's just so much access to what you said, what's better out there, that it just makes it hard for us to be content and happy with what we have in front of us.
Cool. I want to say this. I am normally a jokester on the show. This is our first time actually on the show having a good, like, deep conversation about some current events and stuff. It does feel good.
Nice.
It really does. And especially hearing it from a girl's perspective, I think it's kind of rare because I'm not good at having deep conversations, so it does feel nice to hear a different perspective. Okay, we'll go to our last question here. See how I really cut it off real quick so no one else could get a word in? Okay. Yes or no? And I guess maybe we'll say the points are 2-3.
Sure.
I think Jake and Julia might be leading in the points section.
Holy shit!
Not 100%.
First time for everything.
They're gonna go home and go, yeah, we won the points tonight.
Let's go.
Mom.
Great question here. Have you ever dated someone who you felt was below your standards? When we say dating, it doesn't necessarily be a relationship, but like
Yeah, maybe even just being
Okay.
on a date.
just a date.
Oh,
My answer to the question.
do I have to be honest?
Yeah, let's be honest. You don't got to
Yeah.
name any names. My answer to the question would be yes, because I went through that old classic breakup phase. It's where you kind of just, you start going for everything. You know what I'm saying? So I did. There were a few times I might have paid for sex. All right.
Oh my! All right, we're just gonna drop that in.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
No one.
But those weren't the
You're
ones
out
where
of
they were
your
below your
line.
standards, right?
Yeah, no, they're high standards. Can we cut that out? We should probably cut that out.
Top tier, high
Are
quality.
these mics hot? Okay. Have you ever dated someone that you felt was below your standards? Jessica, what do you got?
yes, emotionally and physically.
Damn.
Period. And it wasn't dating, obviously, because I've never dated anyone. But in the past, there's been some.
All right.
mistakes.
Name drop. Name drop.
So what warrants below your physical standards? Blue eyes.
When you look like a
Headband.
rat.
Looks like Sid from Ice Age.
No, they just it didn't help. Like they obviously I started liking them because I had a crush on them because I thought they were cute. But then like now looking back, I'm like, oh my god. And then also they were just had a shit personality. So I mean, when you're unattractive and you have a shit personality, maybe you should think about yourself a little bit.
Okay. No, that is very true. That is very true. Jack, what do you got?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe not physically. It's kind of a it's kind of a flex. It's kind of a douchebag answer.
Yeah, right. There's no easy way to answer this.
Only the finest.
But yeah, people for me below my standards would be not committed to family and not committed to monogamy. Is that how you say it?
Monogamy.
And yeah, so that's below my standards. I have high standards too. So.
All right, Jake, what do you got?
Oh shit. Got me in the middle of a vape break right there. I put yes as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna name drop. Not that I think that they would like see this, but still I'd feel horrible. Maybe I'm just too nice. But yeah, physically yes. When I was younger, I feel like I gained a little confidence once I hit like 21, and so I stopped going for people that I felt were below my standards physically. You know, when you shoot high, you know, what do they say? When you shoot for the stars, you know, if you miss, you land on the moon. You know, Kanye. And so but like I'd say like the majority of the girls that I've dated have been below my standards, like mentally, because they just all kind of sucked. And that's why I'm single. So.
All right.
Amen.
Yes,
Bro,
right?
yes for all three. Yes for all three. And Julia, what do you got?
I said yes.
And we'll leave
Just
it at that.
yes. All right.
You got any explanation to it really, or is it kind of agreed with the other people?
I feel like I just agree with everyone else pretty much.
So
Cool.
physically and mentally, like emotionally.
Yeah.
Understandable.
High school was rough, bro.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I wasn't the smartest back then.
Hey, that makes a lot of us. That makes a lot of us.
Yeah.
Me nor Jack hit puberty till like 19, so we had a couple dark phases that
Yeah.
mixed in there.
Yeah, a lot of dry shower sessions.
Yeah, a lot of dry sessions. All right, so
What does that even mean?
I didn't know what mayonnaise. I didn't know what mayonnaise was. I was about 19. Okay, so take it as you please. Take it as you please.
It's on sandwiches sometimes. It's an egg based.
There you go. There. Oh, it's an egg based.
It's an
Yeah,
instrument.
don't put it on burns. Apparently.
It is. Oh, there's a SpongeBob reference. Mayonnaise is an instrument. What's the other SpongeBob great episode? He says, Squidward says, a lot of people talk louder to sound smart. And Plankton goes, correct. Like Plankton. I'm a big Plankton guy.
He got fucked up in that rap battle though.
Hey, speaking of, last question here. Who's your favorite SpongeBob character? How about that? Because I think we got some SpongeBob fans. A lot of people that I've talked to said their parents wouldn't let them watch SpongeBob as a kid. That sounds like a terrible childhood.
Yeah.
So I think all of us can agree. I think SpongeBob kind of was our childhood. I think it's the greatest cartoon. My dad would argue Looney Tunes. There's a lot of heated arguments there. I think SpongeBob is actually the greatest cartoon. My favorite character in SpongeBob is Sponge himself. Jessica, what do you got? Favorite character on SpongeBob?
Squidward.
Squiddy. Pour that lean up. We'll have to show you that rap after the show. Squidward. What do you like about Squidward?
I don't know. The older I get, the more I understand him. SpongeBob was kind of a fucking annoying.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Squidward.
My friends compared me to SpongeBob the other day. So, like, literally, Julia, because we were going to go to this, like, bar downtown. Or, no, it was Shark Bar, and they had, like, a Bikini Bottom event. And they were like, you should be SpongeBob because you're annoying.
Oof.
So, I'm not hating on SpongeBob because apparently I'm him.
Okay. Jack, what do you got? Can we get this? Can we see the Squiddy?
I said Man Ray.
Mama.
Is this your wallet? No.
It says your name on it. This is your wallet. No.
Man Ray, yeah, he's just a fucking badass. I would love to just sit in his passenger seat and
Put your hand on his neck and just
put my hand on his neck and caress his neck, and just let him conquer the world. Yeah.
All right, Julia, what do you got? Favorite Sponge character?
I said Patrick.
Okay.
I think he's funny, and I relate to him.
And you enjoy laughs. You enjoy a goofy guy, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
Or was that one of you guys said you enjoy goofing around? I don't know. Might have
It
been
was
maybe
me.
maybe both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
my
think they
bad.
both
My bad.
kind of did, yeah.
Okay, so we got 3 different answers here. Can we get a 4th different?
I put the man himself, and then I put or Patrick. Because I do,
Ah.
I fuck with Patrick because he is kind of dumb, and I relate. But then also SpongeBob, like the Goofy Goober Rock.
Classic.
Is honestly one of the best songs of all time.
Yeah, it is a good song.
Do you listen to
gonna
that
be-
going to work?
It's going to be
usually?
my walkout song one of these days.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
He's a fighter, too. He's a competitive fighter, too. So after the date you've had with the person across from you, the age-old question is on this show, is there room for seconds? In other words, is there room for a second date? Yes or no? Let's be honest. We don't like this is a dating show. We don't like just putting down an answer just to feel comfortable. Is there truly room for a second date that you would enjoy? All right. Yes or no? We'll write down the answers. And we'll roll credits here soon. Is there room for seconds? 8th, 9th episode, I believe. Jake's taking his time over here.
Time. What does that? What does that mean?
All right, we'll start with Jack then.
write
We'll start with
some-
Jack. Jack, yes or no? Is there room for
Is there room
seconds
for seconds?
with Jessica?
I said no. I can't put my thumb on you, and you're cute and giggly and bubbly, and that's a lot of things that I look for, but I can't figure you out yet.
Yeah.
And that
Not
scares
a lot
me.
of people can.
That scares me. Yeah.
Yeah, people don't like that.
So the fact that you can't figure out that you don't think it's worth maybe figuring out on the second one?
Yeah, I don't want to do the second. I don't want to, start to like you and then not know who you are.
I understand that.
Understandable. Now this is where it gets tough. Jessica, what do you got?
I also said no.
Oh.
He doesn't hear that
Holy
often.
shit.
He doesn't hear that often. The king of the game doesn't hear that often.
I did say sorry.
All right,
Wow.
well, and why?
Well, I'm talking to someone right now, and I really like him, and I don't want to mess anything up. So.
Good
Nothing-
reason
nothing
to
like-
come on the show.
Nothing like a dating show.
I
to
didn't
me.
know what this show was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right. No, it makes sense. Maybe down the road you guys reconnect.
Who knows?
Okay, you guys both got your answers? Jake, yes or no? What do you got?
I feel terrible, so I'm so sorry. I also put no. You seem
Wow.
really cool, but I don't know. How old are you?
16.
You seem like you might be a little young. I'm also the oldest person here, I believe. So
I'm 23.
you're 23. Okay, so you're not as young. As
He's
I was
35.
Yeah. So I know my boyish good looks kind of throw people off, but
Okay. All right. Nose around the table. Again, you can play $6. If anyone was- or $10. I guess it's $10. All right, Julia, what do you got? Yes or no?
I said no.
Whoa! Wow!
Tough
feel
episode.
bad.
Tough
Thank
episode.
God.
Woo!
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Holy
There we
shit!
go. All right, we gotta figure it out though. That's
that was a
nice.
good one. Do you want to? Is there anything to really add to that?
No.
Just wasn't feeling it necessarily. Wasn't feeling the
No, I
sparks.
couldn't boost his ego anymore, so.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm looking for too.
That's
So
what he wants. That's what he
God
wants.
damn.
All right, cool. Cameras are about to roll, I guess. So, hey, it was a good time. It really
It
was.
was.
I think it was the first time we had a good, deep conversation, which I think people will like. All knows. Instagrams. Anyone shout out to social media? Social media before we go, real quick. You can probably get one follower out of this show. If you really-
We know
It's
who we
gonna
know.
be fucking
Hey, we
Jack.
if you know exactly who it is, he'll be in your DM. He'll be in your DM. Shout out my guy. You know who he is.
You're the man. You're the man.
Does anyone want to shout out anything? Instagram, company, anything? Or are we all set?
That's great. That's
10th
great.
Planet St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one to shout out.
10th Planet St. Louis. Anything?
The best jiu-jitsu in the area.
What do you guys think of the host tonight? Host is decent.
Shout out the
Great
host.
host.
Host is decent.
Shout out to host.
Feels good to hear that. Yeah, I'll take that back.
Start
I guess.
throwing in some ones, baby.
All right, guys. Good show. Glad you guys came on.
Yeah, thank
And
you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
It was a
wow.
good time.
Even though you wouldn't go. No, it's fine.
I still think it is worth all catching up down the road, maybe for a couple of drinks. Could just be me, I guess. All right. We'll roll credits on that. Thanks, guys.
All right. Roll credits.
Cool.